Hello people of the Long Dark, my name is Tim and today we are continuing the Custom Gunloper challenge. We are here in the little cave that is in Ravine. We just slept and have to go out and see how the weather is. The weather seems to be great, so let's have a fire. Okay. Come on, little fire. Great. Okay. I am going to take this fire back inside the cave because I want to be warm.
Come on, little fire. Come on.
Come on. Very good.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Okay, let's see our tea situation. It is okay. 3, 4, 5 and 6, and we need to do 2 more. Okay. Anything else to cook? Nope. Nope. These are good. Okay. Good. Also this one. Perfect. And let's do 2 of these. Sound is a little bit bugged again. Can't really hear the torches. Okay. Let's see. I will drop those 3. And let's put the teas into the insulated flask and let's go. Okay, so if you did not see the previous episode, we came here from coastal highway that is from that direction, and we are going this way towards Mystery Lake and Bleak Inlet. Let's see if this is still doable. Yes, it is. Great. Okay. So before we go... Oh, that grass just popped in. Let's check out this place. Nothing here. And now let's go down. Let's drink our first tea of the day. Okay. Come on. Okay. Nothing here. I am going to change the torch, even if it's not completely done, because I want it to last until I get to the other side here. Come on. Okay. Let's have the rosips. So that way down there is the way towards Bleak Inlet, and up here and to the right is the way towards Mystery Lake. So far I do not know if we have a rope attached here. I believe there is none. Yes, just like it used to be. So this is the rope anchor, but we do not have a rope. So we will look around here in Ravine to see if we can find any rope. If not, we are going into Mountain Town, Mystery Lake, sorry, and we will see if we get a rope there and if we will come back here. Okay. This part of Bleak Inlet is only accessible from here. We already looted most of Bleak Inlet, but we do not have the code, and we did not loot the upper levels of Bleak Inlet, and that is what I kinda want to do now. Let's see if that is possible. So if I have to go too far into Mystery Lake, then I will probably not return here, but at some point we will have to do this this route to unlock the other way to get into the upper levels of Bleak Inlet. Okay. I will have to drink another tea. Good. And let's continue. I believe here is still nothing. Yes. I think I did not visit this map since the Great Reset. So it is kinda new for me. Of course I do know the layout, but I do not know the loot and the environment. Okay. The train cards look very good. Oh, this is the one that is opened. Okay. And we do have a rope here. That is very good. Very good. That means we are going into Bleak Inlet right away. Okay, ooh, and the heavy hammer. That is also good.
I'm not sure I can carry much.
Okay, should I take the heavy hammer with me? Is there any reason for that? I can't remember if there is a heavy hammer in Bleak Inlet or not. But I also can't remember if there is one in Mystery Lake. So I think that having a hammer in Mystery Lake is far more important for us because of the forge in Forlorn Muskeg than having a hammer in Bleak Inlet. So I am going to drop the hammer somewhere here and we will pick it up on the way back. Okay. There is a cave on this side of this map, somewhere over that ridge, and I am going to drop there the hammer. Okay. There is another thing that we could do, and that is to not return here after visiting Bleak Inlet, but go directly to Forlorn Muskeg. But I kinda want to go past Mystery Lake and sort out some things there, and only then go to Forlorn Muskeg. So I think I will get back here. Okay, we also have some food and some wood here. Let's get in here. Okay, and let's drop this. Drop that. The rest can stay. Let's drop. I will take those to Bleak Inlet. Okay. Let's drop some food. Okay. And let's drop everything that is not used. Great. And the rest can stay. But I think we do have a storm outside. Yes. So it is not a good idea to go out in this weather. So I think I will wait it out in this cave. Let's make a fire.
Come on, little fire.
On little fire.
Perfect.
Good. Okay. And let's see what can we do. First of all, I think we should move this tomato soup out of the fire's way to not get it burned out. And let's see, we could do those. We also have to do some teas, and we should also make some water. So let's do just that. What is happening? What is happening? Okay. That was an interesting bug. Okay, let's do 2 of these. Let's also take out the ones in the thermos to warm them up. Actually, I think yes, I just put them in the thermos. Okay, and let's do 1 of these. And I will do some water after this. Okay. Let's do a liter in both of those. And now let's prepare some teas. Okay. These are all fine, so we can do this. Hopefully the fire doesn't go out. It almost went out. Okay. Let's see. We could do one more batch of water. Okay. And we also have these to eat. And now we just have to wait. So I think I will probably sleep for a little bit, but first let's have a quick look around for some sticks. This is still blasting, but the sound is not. Okay. Okay. That. Any more sticks around?
Jeez, this is cold.
Yes, it is. And no, there are not any more sticks. Okay.
Oh, so cold.
Okay, the water is done. Let's see. Okay. That should be good. Let's make sure these are good. Yes. And let's sleep for an hour. Okay. The storm is still going. can never have too much water. Okay, let's sleep for another hour. It's kinda getting late. Unfortunately, we have to lose a lot of time here. So I think I will let this fire out. And also let the teas get cold. Because at this point I will not use them. If the weather gets okay, I will probably go down towards Bleak Inlet, and I will probably sleep in the cave there. Actually, the weather is okay now, so let's see. That should be alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's have those in here. It's not that nice that the sound is bugged, because this way I did not manage that. I was trying to take 4 torches, but that did not happen. Okay. It's not nice that the sound is bugged, because I did not hear when the storm ended. Okay. I am picking up a lot of birch bark, because in the end this is the only tea that we will have, because at some point we will surely run out of rose hips and reishi mushrooms and even burdock, or I think I covered all the plants. So the only one that is renewable is the birch tea, birch bark. Okay, let's deploy the rope. Let's drink a tea. We are slightly overweight. Yes, but I will solve that when I will change. Actually, we will solve that with the rope.
Night is coming.
Yes. Let's also do this. And now let's go down. Okay, so this is the Ravine's basin. Yes. I am going to pick up all the sticks that I can, all the wood, and also all of the cattails, because we will probably have to have some fires. Okay, so we have a steam here. Anything else? I would very much like those insulated boots, but that is not possible. Okay, nothing else in here, so let's continue. Okay. Weather turned out alright. Let's have another tea. Good. We were up there in the previous video. That is the route from Coastal Highway. Okay. Let's see what this cave has for us. Back in the day, there was never a high expectation of loot in this cave, but there was a other very good reason to come down here, and that was because of the only one of the only two, I believe, flare guns was down here in that train cart that we looted there. Actually, I believe it was near the train cart. Or in it, I cannot remember exactly. But that was the reason why most of the people came this way. That was a good book. I am actually going to leave this and some of these here for the future. Okay. That limb is very neatly positioned there. Okay, so now let's go towards Bleak Inlet. Okay. I need to mention that for Bleak Inlet I am using a map. I did not need one for Coastal Highway or Ravine, but for Bleak Inlet I do need a map. Okay, let's see. I think there could be some cattails around here, logically, but it appears to not be any. I also should mention that in this run... Oh, here's the cattail. In this run, we do not have timber wolves, so that is not a concern. So let's see what can we find here. Lot of plants, but I like those. Okay. Okay. Let's have a look around here. Oh. Did not expect that to do damage, but it is alright. I think I will loot this area much better in the morning when there will be light. So at this point I should try and find the nearest sleeping location to spend the night there.
My fingers feel numb.
And that location will be somewhere on the left of us. I believe if I can cross here, then it will be close. And we should find a prepper cache around here. Of course, I am expecting to be an abandoned one, with no
Never
with
felt
no
so cold
loot in
in
it.
my life.
But I hope for a could be up here. I am hoping for a bed, but if there is no bed, then we will sleep in our bedroll. Let's see. According to the map, it is, yes, somewhere here. And this is it. Okay. And apparently we have a loaded prepper cache. I did not expect that. So this is the third prepper cache that has loot in it.
I think I can use this.
I am not sure if that is according to the interloper loot table.
This'll come in handy.
Because theoretically we are on interloper loot table. Okay, nothing there. We also have some firewood here, which is good.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Okay, so this is a hunter's cache, but apparently there are no guns. We have a cooking pot and a lot of food. Lots and lots of food. That was very well masked. Okay. This looks pretty cozy. We have 3 rabbit pelts and some tools, and we also have guts, so there is a possibility for us
This'll come in handy.
to make crow feather, okay, to make a clothing item that uses rabbit pelts. Okay, so I think this would be all of the loot. And I also think that I will probably at this point
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
have to stay a little bit here and sort out all the findings. Those cannot be opened. Okay. Okay, so let's see. That has nothing in it. Anything else that should be moved? No. Okay. We have found a lot of loot in here. So, let's douse this torch. And let's sort out a little bit what we have found. Lot of things. But no guns. That was interesting. We have 3 rabbit pelts and 3 cured guts. So let's see. We could do the... not this, but this. Oh, we need 1 more pelt. I see. Okay. We could do this one, but I kinda don't want it. I would like to try and wait for the aviator cap, if we find one. And also I will probably try and make the wolfskin hat. But that will have to try and get the recipe for that from the trader, and only then we will be able to make it. Let's do this.
I could eat anything
Okay.
right now.
So we cannot do any of these now. So let's eat. I am eating foods that are not that risky at this point. Okay, and let's have some water. And that's okay. Let's sleep then for the rest of the night. Okay. Does this tell us? No. How much time we need to cure 1 rabbit pelt? It does not tell us. Okay. Cannot really see anything in here. But we should be able to see with this one. And let's sort out some of these. Okay. Leave that there, but I would like... this is 15. This is the same, so let's get some of these. I think those 2 should be enough. Let's douse this. And let's leave in here some of the loot that we have found for now. Okay. Good. I will not leave food here. Let's leave that. Leave that. Leave that. I will leave some of the pills on the table. Can leave one of those. One of those. All. Yeah, all of these. And 2 of those. Okay. Let's leave some food here. Especially the ones that are low condition, but do not need heating. Because I would like to heat up the ones that need heating if we get a fire outside. Okay. Let's leave also some sodas. Actually, we could leave all of them because we don't have water. And also leave that. And these. Okay, the rest can stay. And let's go out. Not a very great weather, but we will manage. Okay, so according to my map, we should have a cave somewhere in front of us on the left side.
Wouldn't kill me.
Easy. Probably there, yes. Is this accessible? Yes, it is. Okay, let's try and warm up in here. Great. Let's have some water. And let's go back out. Okay. We should keep the left side. And we should bump in a lookout tower at some point. I cannot see that for now. But I can see a wolf. So let's have this ready. It is very cold here. course, we are in Bleak Inlet, so that is quite on tracks. Okay. I have seen the lookout tower up there. And I believe this is the rope anchor that will help us reach the other side of Bleak Inlet from here. Or reverse. So let's visit the lookout tower and hopefully we can find a rope around here to put on that rope anchor. Okay. This is a new area for me, so okay. Would be a very nice scenery here, but unfortunately we do not have a great weather for that. I can see why they made this lookout tower here. Here is our rope, and here is our pretty cozy inside. I think this is the most cozier lookout tower I ever seen in this game. Okay. Interesting. Let's see what else can we find. We have a skillet and we also have a cooking pot. I think I will take the cooking pot with me, but I will leave the skillet here. Okay, anything under the bed? I cannot see anything. Nope. Okay, let's see. Books. Lots of books. I was expecting the... Oh, wait a minute. No, it should be around here. But I believe it will be in the other location. Yes, in the Echo 1 radio tower, yes. I was expecting the code here, but it is not here, of course. Okay, so let's have a look. We do have a lot of stuff, but if we put that rope where it belongs, then we should be able to move around. Let's though drop some of these, as we do not need that much. Okay, let's also read for 1 hour to warm up. That is great. And now let's continue our exploration. Okay. Some water would be good. Okay, let's deploy the rope. Great. And now let's head for the other locations. I don't think we can have a fire yet. No. I can see some kind of a road there.
I can't feel my hands.
If there were no rose hips there, I probably would have missed this area. Okay. Let's see. Another can opener.
It's goddamn freezing.
Okay. Nothing else. We have another peak of that road, but we cannot access it from here, so let's get back up. Good. Let's have this ready. In case we encounter any wolves. Okay. Okay, so we have the road. Coast Mountain Road. This appears to be blocked. Okay. And we have cars. Nothing else, it seems. Let's see. Can we warm up in this car? Is the question. No. Not right now. So let's continue. Okay. No battery. Nothing else here. Okay, and I believe the hood is not openable. Yes. Let's have this ready in case of anything. Okay. We have a bridge here. What is underneath? Can't really see. And we have rabbits here. And I believe this is the Echo 1. Yes, Echo 1 radio tower. Okay. Anything around it? Yes. Probably should have picked this up after we get warm, but now I am kind of committed. Okay. Hello. Anything up here? Not really. Okay.
Starving.
Let's eat something. Great, to not lose well fed. And let's get into the building.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay. Radio control hut, Bleak Inlet. Good. So I believe this is a good time to stop this episode. In the next episode, I will, of course, loot this area. Theoretically, we should find the code that will let us in the forge area in Bleak Inlet. And then I will probably try and get all that loot that we have sorted out, and part of them take back to Mystery Lake. So until then, thank you for your time, thank you for your attention, and let's have a good life. Bye bye.